Hopkins, Belize is home to the festive Garifuna culture. Located on the shores of the Caribbean, Hopkins is the gateway to all Belize offers in adventure and fun. You have arrived. Where would you like to stay? A romantic private bungalow on the shores of the Caribbean? Or maybe a 4-star hotel better fits your traveling needs? Adventure begins with each day's sunrise. How about an exhilarating boat ride for a day of exploring the many islands of the Caribbean? Fly fishing these legendary waters will not soon be forgotten.
Nice! And now, okay. Yeah! One more time for me. Oh my.
And now it's time to jump in. Snorkeling or scuba diving Belize's barrier reef will fill one's memories for a lifetime. And all this activity makes you hungry. How about fresh lobster for lunch?
Aww. Yummy! That looks great. Thank you.
It's a new day. Today's adventure begins in the mountainous region just east of Hopkins. Follow the scenic Hummingbird Highway, leading you to some of Belize's hidden treasures. Countless streams lead to beautiful pools at the base of enchanting waterfalls. Other high-adventure activities include cave tubing and jungle ziplining. Hey, it's a beautiful morning here in exciting Hopkins, Belize, and I'm very excited because here in a little bit I'm going to have Ted McCoy, the chairman of Hopkins, come join me, as well as Eckerson Lewis, the owner of the Seaside Resort. So we're going to have a nice little chat here and see what Hopkins is all about. Ted, good morning.
Good morning, Mark.
Good to see you.
Everything is fine and dandy.
Yeah. Chairman of Hopkins City Village down here in Belize, located on the southern coastline of the Caribbean. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful place, and you know, the little bit of time that we've been here, we've really been intrigued by the Garifuna culture, and I'd love for you to please tell me a little bit about that. What's the story about the Garifuna culture?
Well, the Garifuna culture is an amazing culture. It's one of those cultures that was able to withstand the test of time. It's an African, Caribbean, American culture. When I say American, I mean the whole of the Americas. So the Garifuna culture is an amazing culture. It's beautiful. We have our own music.
Drums.
Yeah, drums. The drums to us is like the heartbeat of our music.
I'd like to know how that naturally came around as being a utilized expression of the language and the soul. But that's the drum. That's really cool.
Exactly. So the Garifuna drum is a mixture of African and Native American drumming style. So it is completely indigenous to the Caribbean region.
You know what? And we experienced it the other night, and we're going to be experiencing it again. It's a weekly happening here in Hopkins. Every week we all get together and we have a great time. Drummers giving the beautiful music to all of us. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. So Hopkins, to me, I've traveled throughout the world, and Hopkins is by far one of my favorite destinations. Because you know what, I like playing, and here I have found You can go snorkeling, scuba diving. We have the keys just right out here.
Yeah.
And then in town, the culture itself, to experience the culture, the local restaurants that serve the native dishes. Anybody that really would like to enjoy a very beautiful, expressionistic experience, I have found Hopkins to be one of the very best. And you know, I have a little bit of difficulty at times with trying to learn other languages, and of course, English is spoken here, so I can get along and communicate. Now I just need to learn your language, which in time I'm expecting to do so. So, Ted, thanks so much for sitting down with us. We're going to have our next guest, the owner of the beautiful Seaside Resort, Eckerson Lewis. Come on up, man. Hey. I wish I could climb up like that. So, Eckerson is the owner of the Seaside Resort here, and this is on the northern part of Hopkins. And the northern part of Hopkins is really the center of the culture of Hopkins, of the Garifuna. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Close enough?
Very, very close.
So we came across this beautiful little seaside resort here, and what do you think about what's happening and the interest in Hopkins as far as tourism goes?
Oh man, the interest here is tremendous. People just love this place, and I think part of it is the culture. People come and they expect to just go to another tourist destination, but when they come in and they see the drumming, the ladies dancing, and just how people interact with each other and things like that, and they're just blown away. I mean, what can you say? With beautiful weather, nice people, nice community. It's just the place
One
to be.
of the nicest communities I've been
Oh, yeah.
in.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I just feel so. We all get around on bikes around here.
Yeah.
Pedaling the bikes,
Sure.
and as we're going down the street, we got beautiful children, one on the handlebars, one on the seat, pedaling around, and everybody says hi.
That's our
One of the
culture.
the friendliest community I've come across in my world travels. So, and then of course, what else do you like to do here for
Well,
fun?
there's so much things that you can do here because we have the sea to us, to the front of us, to the rear we have the mountains, to the south we have more culture, even more, and then to the north, culture as well of a different kind. But south here where we live, we feel that this is the pride and jewel of the country. Just because,
I'll agree with that.
Just because, I mean, we're the citrus belt.
Yes.
I mean, you look around and you see just fruits and vegetables, everything's fresh, the sea's there, fresh food. A little rocky right now for a boat for the fresh food.
Yeah, it's
but
been a little windy.
Yeah, but nevertheless, I mean, where else can you go like that? And 20 minutes you jump in a boat and you're in the Key, and you can just get a different part of the culture and a different experience. So
Yeah.
the south is the place to be, Hopkins.
Yeah. The Mango Fest.
Oh, man.
I'm
Coming up.
telling you, we experienced the Mango Fest for the first time. It's at the end of May, first part of June.
Right.
And wow, what a blast.
Oh, yeah.
So festive. And
Sure.
more mangoes than anybody could do with.
Yeah.
It's,
We always say more mangoes you can stone a dog with.
right, there you go. Yeah. And,
And you guys have missed Hopkins Day as well. Hopkins Day is a day where we celebrate the culture and the history of Hopkins. It's an amazing event. Everybody comes from all over the country. It's just like Mango Fest, but
And when
with
does that
more
happen?
Hopkins activity. This is in July.
July.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Normally it's at the end of July.
yeah. Well, just to let you know how I feel about Hopkins and this part of Belize, because we have toured around all the other regions and we keep coming back to Hopkins. We were here 6 months ago and we're already back, and this is my new
Nice.
home. If you don't mind.
Dangriga.
It's beautiful, the cabanas and everything. So, guys, man, what a beautiful place.
Awesome.
And thanks for making us feel so
Sure,
welcome.
sure. Please come
You
back
guys are
again.
the
We're happy
best,
to have
man.
you. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Let's go have some fun.
All right.
Let's go get on a bike. Much better bike. It's a good bike. We'll use this bike. While exploring Hopkins, one will experience the laid-back and welcoming people of this Caribbean village.
When you're in Hopkins, the best thing to do is stop off on the side of the road and have, what's your name?
John, ice cocoa.
Yeah, nothing better than a nice... Absolutely, this is awesome. Yeah, hear that?
Love you, man, and you're blessed.
Thanks, brother. You take care of yourself. And keep singing.
Are you boys all headed out to play football? Nice. Where will you play? Football. Who's the goalie? Ah.
Here we are, Innie's restaurant. Ted says this is a pretty good place to have some food. Let's go check it out. Is this Innie?
How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm Mark.
Hi, Mom.
Aw, thanks for making today beautiful.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, we understand you have good food. Ted here. Ted says we've got to come here and have some of your magic. All right. Okay, we're looking forward to it. What a festive place. Listen to the music. Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, the fried duck is deep fried though.
Yeah? Deep fried? Uh-huh.
Deep fried.
Is there anything in the center of them?
No, nothing in the center of them.
It's what you put in it.
That's what you put in it.
Yeah.
That's what you have all the other stuff.
No.
Oh, really? That's what you're supposed to do is
Take a
fill
look
it
what
up?
he's doing.
Oh,
You see?
Oh.
now I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay, Mr. Mark? Dr. Mark, is that okay?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
Take care of food.
Belize is truly a magical country, from its Caribbean shores to its mountainous jungles. With a culture that welcomes world travelers, English is the spoken language. And with the exchange rate of 2-to-1, one's resources go a long way. Consider Hopkins for your Belize experience. Feel welcome and safe with the beautiful Garifuna culture. Enjoy a walk on the uncrowded beach or jump in a boat for the adventure of a lifetime. Hopkins is paradise found.
Well, that was quite an adventure. Hopkins. We've been here for 7 days. We're going to spend 2. We started out in the island trying to live off the grid. Washed ashore, literally, right on Nickerson and Lisa's beach doorstep. And boy, they took us in like we'd been family forever. And it only grew from there. We just got to know more and more people, especially some of the most important people in the Garifuna community. And I'm telling you, it was just for me, and I know for Sunshine, an exceptional experience. And it's bittersweet leaving, but there's a new chapter in our Belize story right up there in those mountains, and away we go.